Good afternoon, everyone. I am Diana Elizabeth Orias, and I'm going to discuss all about the Platyhelminthes. So first, let me introduce the table of contents. First is the introduction. Second, the taxonomy. Third, the body, structure, and reproduction. Fourth is the habitat and ecological rules. Fifth is the economic and medical significance. Lastly, the conclusion. Introduction. Platyhelminthes, commonly known as flatworms, are a diverse phylum of invertebrate animals. They exhibit a flattened, ribbon-like body plan, which distinguishes them from other worm-like organisms. This phylum encompasses a wide range of species, including both free-living and parasitic forms, found in various aquatic and terrestrial habitats worldwide. So here, you can see in the picture, the Platyhelminthes. So, makita na to ang iya pharynx, the mouth, the gastrovascular cavity, its eye spots, the ganglia, and the ventral nerve cords. So, flattened siya. Next is the taxonomy. Platyhelminthes belong to the kingdom Animalia and are classified under the following taxa. So, yung ani niya pagka-plaster, first is the kingdom, which is the Animalia, then phylum, the Platyhelminthes, and the classes, the Torbilaria, the Monogenia, Trematoda, and Cystoda. In class Torbilaria, Turbellaria is the free-living flatworms, often found in marine and freshwater environments. So, example niya is the planaria. Next is the Trematoda, the parasitic flatworms commonly known as flocs or the parasitic flocs, which invest vertebrates and invertebrates, causing various diseases. Example is the Schistosomes. Next is the Cystoda, parasitic tapeworms, another group of parasitic flatworms characterized by their segmented bodies and association with vertebrate hosts. Then, the monogenia is the ectoparasitic flatworms that primarily infest fish, attaching to their skin and gills. So, aman siya ang mga classes ng Platyhelminthes. Torbilaria, Monogenia, Trematoda, and the Cystoda. So, there are 4. Next is the body structure of the Platyhelminthes. So, its symmetry. Most flatworms exhibit bilateral symmetry. So, makita sa sab nato na bilateral siya. Then, its body plan. They have a dorso-ventrally flattened body with 3 distinct germ layers or what we call the triploblastic, namely the ectoderm, mesoderm, and endoderm. So, yadida. Makita nato nga there are 3 germ layers. First, the ectoderm or also known as outer. When we say ecto, outer gadyon siya. Then the endoderm means the inner. Then the mesoderm in the middle. In organ systems, Platyhelminthes have a relatively simple body organization with rudimentary organ systems. They lack a true respiratory or circulatory system, relying on diffusion for gas exchange and nutrient distribution. Yes, ang organ system ng Platyhelminthes kay kuan siya. Yaon ani yutiman-an is lack siya ng respiratory or waray respiratory o circulatory system. So, its digestive system, depending on the species, flatworms may have a simple digestive cavity with a single opening, or the gastrovascular cavity, or a more complex digestive tract. So, Yes, many flatworms, 'di ba, laksa siya ng true digestive system. Tapos mag-rely da siya sa diffusion for nutrient absorption. Then however, some parasitic species possess specialized adaptations for feeding. Then a nervous system, they possess a ladder-like nervous system with a pair of longitudinal nerve cords and cluster of ganglia. So in their nervous system, ang ila anterior ganglia kay mag-serve siya as the primitive brain. Then in the excretory system, platyhelminthes have a protonephridial excretory system consisting of specialized cells called flame cells that regulate osmotic balance and excrete metabolic waste. So makita nato nga diyaw iya excretory canal, sa may ni siya excretory pore. Ang ila kibali anus is yaon sa ila mouth. Wara ila dili kibali lang na makita ngadto sa ano pa sa may ikog nga na but sa ila mouth ang ila anus. Next is in the reproduction. So, reproductive strategies. Flatworms exhibit a variety of reproductive strategies, including sexual and asexual reproduction. So, ang Platyhelminthes is pwede siya sexual o pwede sab siya asexual reproduction. So, in sexual reproduction, many species are hermaphroditic, possessing both male and female reproductive organs. Some species practice cross-fertilizations, while others can self-fertilize. So, yadida siya. So, amoy ni ang sexual reproduction. Reproduction occurs with the reciprocal exchange of sperm. Fertilized eggs are released and usually develop directly into flatworms. So, amoy an sexual. While asexual reproduction, some flatworms are capable of reproducing asexually through fragmentation, where a portion of the body regenerates into a new individual. So, yeah, di makita niyo nga di that the asexual reproduction is through fragmentation or fission. O, yaon. O, yaon. Amen siya. Next, its habitat. So, Platyhelminthes inhabit diverse environments including freshwater, marine, and terrestrial habitats. They can be found in aquatic sediments, on submerged surfaces in soil, and as parasites in the bodies of other organisms. So, amin ang ila kibali puy-anan ila habitat, makita sila sa diverse environments. Makita sila sa mga freshwater, marine, yan. Then, ecological rules. Flatworms play important ecological roles as both predators and prey. So, predators and prey. Free-living flatworms, particularly members of the class Torbilaria. So, yaon mga taga Torbilaria na class, they play vital roles as predators. So, mga predators sila in aquatic ecosystem, regulating populations of small invertebrates. So, yeah, the free-living species contribute to nutrient cycling and ecosystem dynamics, while the parasitic species can have significant impacts on the health and behavior of their host. So, sa parasitic flatworms such as the phlox and the tapeworms can have a significant impact sa ato health, sa health nan host, causing diseases in humans, livestock, and wildlife. They often have a complex life cycling involving multiple hosts. So may ilaman pwede kibali sila ma predators, then pwede sab sila ma prey. Next, in economic and medical significance, some species of flatworms are notorious parasites of humans and other animals, causing diseases such as schistosomiasis, liver fluke infection, and tapeworm infestation. These parasitic infections pose significant public health and economic burdens in many parts of the world. So, in this economic and medical significance, in human health, certain flatworm species such as Cetolagin liverflox or the Trematoda and the tapeworms, which is the Cystoda, pose threats to human health, causing diseases like Ameton schistomiasis and also cysticercosis. Understanding their biology is crucial for developing effective control measures. So, amayon ang sa, economic and medical significance them. In conclusion, Platyhelminthes represent as a diverse and fascinating group of organisms with a wide range of ecological, biological, and medical significance. From free-living predators to deadly parasites, flatworms have adapted to thrive in various environments and play critical roles in ecosystem worldwide. Understanding their biology and ecology is essential for managing parasitic infections, conserving biodiversity, and advancing scientific knowledge. So, to say, so both free living and parasitic flatworms play crucial roles in ecosystem dynamics. Mag-contribute siya ng, contributing to nutrient cycling and trophic interactions. So, I think that's all about my discussion. I hope you learned something, everyone. So, thank you for listening.